Hello everyone, my name is Bharat Kulmani. I am aspiring data analyst. I am doing my internship from Trinity. The project I had to submit was of the bank loan case study. As I am doing here, I am just submitting the post which needs to be video link that I am going to create here. As you can see here, this is the bank loan case study. If I further describe this case study, you can you can go to my PDF in which there is only the what the case study is all about. In here I have got the two data set, application data set as well as the other one was also there, data sets. In the data sets the reference was also there, the column description data set, previous application data set, and this year the application data set. My first job I had to do in this is to actually this is the project overview, what I have to do in this data sheet and what I have got to do in the data sheet. All I have mentioned here clearly, what I have to fetch using the pivot table as well as any other options like what I had used Microsoft Excel as well here in the to further work on this dataset. Find my findings are all these application datasets. I had all methodology, what was the my approach, what was the methodology used, and how I had done the project, etc. is here. The first I have to identify the missing data appropriately, for which I have to use the count is blank if statement as well as the as a function the here you can see that the after the data cleaning process I had categorized the data set into two variables, categorical and numerical. Categorical variables are those who which are further described into categories like yes, no, gender, male, female, or neutral gender, education, educated, not educated, housing type, is having house or not house, etc. Name of contract as well as the numerical variables. Numerical variables means age, days employed, amount income, amount annuity, and amount credit, etc. How much amount? These are the numerical variables, as you can see. Then I have to identify the missing and handle data and remove the duplicate entry. After doing all the EDA part, after doing all the EDA part, I had just combined the into the merged data, the table application data set as well as the table previous application was also there. I had just combined all the data and merged it into properly. Almost in each of the data, each of the field, the only 5% are of those fields are aimed to be the missing data. I had just removed the missing data columns as well. That enhances the data sets completeness. Additionally, a significant number of columns were deleted too to streamline the data set. For that, I employed the count blank function that eliminate the absence to ensure more refined and robust data set. These are the functions I had used to identify the interquartile range. Interquartile range is used to identify the outliers. Here, what amount has been outliers? This is showing the outlier here. Amount credited versus identification of the outlier. The graphic. This is the graphical representation as well. You can see here. This is how the flag of the outlier is located, and the annual amount income also has been denoted here with the graphical representation method. Analyzing the data imbalancing using the countif function as well as the sum function. If you can see here in this, using the pivot table box, that is here the pivot analysis, counting the targets as well as everything, the male, female, etc., percentage of defaulter, etc. You can see here, as well as visual represent. If you go to the visual representation, you will get all the details about visual representation of each and everything. Look it here, the code gender 0101 for male and the female. Name of the contract 01 is the person. Okay. If you further count that, this will be showing the loan imbalance data of cash loan versus the revolving loan. Revolving loan here, you can see it here. What is the figurical difference, and what will be the cash loan versus the revolving loan? This is showing in the pie chart as well. Here you can see that has been denoted in bar chart. I can further choose it into the bar chart also. Like I just have to go to the chart option, and instead of the chart property, I have to just to change it into the pie chart. You can further change the type of chart from here, as well as you can go to the you can choose these options also. The further it will be changed into this. This shows the loan imbalance data. If you go to properly, that has been denoted here. The gender imbalance data also has been represented graphically. Further, if you come to the D point, perform the univariate segment and the bivariate analysis. First of all, I had just described all the univariate as well as the bivariate, and also what is the amount dispersal of the 2D diagram of amount. And then the description of bivariate analysis has also been done. Patterns as well as the family size emerging, as well as the factor influencing the loan default are more likely to default, etc. All the insights has been written here as well. If you go to the, and even and then comes the top correlation between the different scenario. For this all the scenario, I had just done several methods of COOREL function have been used, and also you can